Alright, it's time to write the violin. Let's go.
I sure didn't expect my experience fighting the wild-hunted Nodcry to come in handy back here in MONDSTADT. Almost makes me wonder if this was the reason I was sent back.
Maybe Varka knew that this was
Also,
going to
how come that
happen.
bard knows so much, and what was he doing at the Thousand Winds Temple?
Surely it was just a coincidence, Lohan. Just a coincidence. Totally, I don't know
Well,
anything
whatever.
at all.
I don't really care. As long as I get to do some fighting. I'm looking forward to trading blows with Lupus Boreas when he's fully recovered. I bet he'll wipe the floor with me.
He will, because he did it with me as well. Well, good luck. I hope you do survive. Razor.
I can read Varka's letter. I will try my best to write a reply.
Good luck. If you do need help writing a letter, you can let me know. My English is pretty decent.
A wolf's claws make poor instruments for writing human words. But that token will suffice to convey my thoughts.
I don't think you are meant to write with your wolf claws, Uncle Boreas. You see how big his nails are? They look so clean. Venting.
Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground running when you get to Nodcry.
Yes, I do have questions, and one thing I would like to point out that only a few percentage of you are subscribed from my views, so do subscribe to my channel if you enjoy the content because I need money. Yes, thank you.
The root of this turmoil lies with the remnant soul that Andreas, dominator of wolves and god of the north wind, left in Nodcry. He once left Nodcry and braved the blizzards to confront the god of storms and claim the right to rule. Yet even as the tower fell, he chose to abandon his claim.
Why? What was the point of fighting that god of storms if he just was like, you know what, I changed my mind in
Instead,
the end?
he returned to the north and slumbered for 1,000 years before finally journeying back, under the name of Boreas, with the first knight of Boreas to witness the new face of Mondstadt.
Oh, so he prioritized his sleep. Yeah, that
When
makes
the wolf
sense. I
spirit
would
could no
too.
longer maintain his physical form, Boreas chose to pour his power into the ley lines. With that, he became the North Wind of Mondstadt, as he is still known to this day.
Chose to pour his powers into the ley line. So is he by any chance maybe connected to the captain? Because I've not done that land, but I know that the captain merged himself with the ley lines, right? So mm, maybe a possibility that we will see captain again in future.
Any questions before
Maybe.
you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground running when you get to Nodcry.
Yes, I want to know about that knight
500 years
Roland.
ago, Roland seemed destined to become the mightiest knight of Boreas ever to have lived. But he was too pure of heart.
You seem so sad talking about him. Was he your
He
friend?
believed firmly in his own ideals of chivalry, vowing to eliminate all injustice from the world. But the world had never been perfect and pure, nor would it ever be. Neither his mentor, the wolf pup Rostam, nor the Grand Master, known as the Lion of Light, could persuade him to temper his obsession.
Can someone confirm that, please? The the wolf pup Rostam, is he the same Rostam as Signora's lover? By any chance? That would
But
be
what
pretty cool.
was the scent that reeks of blood that Lupus Boreas sensed? And what is its connection to Conria and the Abyss? Perhaps you will uncover the truth in Nodcry.
Maybe the slaughter of Khandria, or maybe, oh, it could be the Crimson Blood dynasty that Arlecchino
Any
hails
questions
from.
before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground running when you get to Nodcry. The soul of a wolf is as unyielding as ice, and Andreas is a master of molding and shaping it. His people once drew great strength and wisdom from the wolf spirit.
Does that not like leave him? Um, how do I frame it? Hold on, like, does that not take a part of his strength?
But human hearts and flesh cannot contain the soul of a god. Attempting to place the wolf spirit in a human vessel would slowly devour their sense of self, even if Lupus Boreas did not intend for that to happen.
True, I guess not everyone should wield the power
That's
of the
why Lupus
gods.
Boreas
I mean, that's
developed the
pretty obvious.
technique of imbuing weapons with his soul. It is his way of blessing his human Lupical with the wolf spirit's protection.
Kind of reminds me of what Raiden Shogun did. She did place her consciousness in her sword, as far as I remember.
In fact, there is an ancient song that tells this tale. A weapon once of common iron, now through friendship turned divine. Twixt man and wolf a bond was made, a power born within the blade. As much as he might claim not to accept humans, his actions sing a different tune. Oh, but keep that little observation between us, will you?
Of course I will. He likes to maintain that tough persona.
Any questions
I guess.
before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground running when you get to Nodcry.
No, I think I'm good. Let's just ride the
Alright.
violin now.
Over to you, Dvalin!
Please have a cutscene for this, please. Please, please, please. Please have a cutscene, please, 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 please.
The Knight of Boreas awaits below. We must part ways here. Barbatos and I have other plans. We will meet you again later.
I'm disappointed. I was expecting a cool cutscene. Okay, this is disappointing, Genshin Impact. I'm disappointed.
Alright! Hey, wait! How are we getting down?
Okay, I just yeeted myself. What the heck? That was not cool. Come on, why can't there be a cutscene of us riding him? I'm sad. And I fall like the princess. Oh my goodness, I'm going to die
Hold
from
the
fall
line!
damage.
The enemy's on the brink of collapse!
Imagine if I fall on him like that scene from Heaven Official's Blessing.
Grand Master! It's...
The heroine.
Haha! Reinforcements! It's about time!
We used Dendro power.
And paimon too!
We're just about hanging in there. Most of their grunts are taken care of now. Their leader's gonna have to make a decision soon.
Truly a Roblox
Fight
face.
or flight? What will it be, mightiest knight of Boreas?
Actually, Grandmaster, I remember that I forgot something back in MONDSTADT, so I have to run back real quick. You can fight
As
this thing.
expected, this hastily summoned Wild Hunt horde is nothing but a disorganized rabble. A mere shadow of the forces gathered by the Rahir of Sulmari.
Is that
But
really?
they have served their purpose. I now understand your tactics, and you, in turn, understand mine. This is fair. This is the way of chivalry.
Grandmaster Varka, you seem pretty strong, a tough guy. You can really fight him. I do not wish to fight any form of Boreas.
Farewell, heir to the knighthood of Boreas. Whether you choose to resist me or not, I shall set right the injustices of this world. In the name of the blood-stained knight.
Wait, hold on. I thought that wolf was a part of Andreas' soul, not Roland himself.
Guess they're retreating for now.
Now hold on, I thought Roland was a human knight, not wolf. Did
So
they two
that Wolf of
merge?
the North lookalike, that was Andreas? But why would he
I'm
be leading the wild
confused.
hunt? And why was he talking about the Bloodstained Knight?
Same questions as Paimon.
Forget that. We can save the details for
No, no,
later.
don't forget
He was
that.
the
I need
enemy boss,
answers.
right? Are we just gonna let him get away?
Ah, there's no point chasing after him. We've crossed blades already, and it ended in a stalemate. Right now, there's nothing we could do about him.
So you can fight him, right? So I should head back to Mondstadt.
True. We're still not certain of his true identity, but whether he's a god corrupted by the abyss or a legendary knight.
Grandmaster's varkas have such a sharp jaw. Look at the jawline.
Killing him might be just about possible, especially now that you're here.
No, 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 no. We do not kill a god. See, from the quest that I did in Liyue, that Zhongli story quest, any kind of god, no matter what rank or how powerful they are, if they are killed, they do release a um some sort of energy, just like that god of salt. The people who killed are turned into salt molds or whatever. So we do not take that path, okay? No, 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 no. You can die. I'm not going to die. I still have to find my
The
sibling.
difficult part is, we can't kill him right now.
Huh? What do you mean? Is he immortal or something?
I just told you the
No.
reason.
Judging from our skirmishes so far, I don't think he's got any special abilities of that caliber. Nor does he have the ridiculous level of power wielded by the Five Sinners. But, compared to Rerir, our current foe clearly has a better understanding of how to exploit Nodcry to his advantage. Particularly when it comes to Andreas's remnant soul. Exactly. Sounds like you realize what the crux of the issue is.
Wait, so if we hurt him, we hurt Andreas. I mean, the blue wolf as well.
I managed to cut off a sample from our foe, which Albedo and Durin are analyzing as we speak. Meanwhile, our other allies should be making their way home from their own battles by now. Let's discuss this further when they're back.
What do you mean you cut off a sample from our food? You just cut a piece of his skin or something?
We still have some big challenges ahead before this expedition can finally be declared a victory.
Did they actually cut a piece of him? That's something, I guess. Oh,
The meeting's
Jahoda.
probably gonna be in the biggest tent, right? Looks like a bunch of people are there already. Why don't we go chat with them?
Yes, Jahoda.
Hey, good to see you again. Oh, Boss Neff asked me to pass on a message.
It's my first time meeting you, by the way.
She went to see Lauma and Columbina at the Frost Moon Scions. Apparently, there haven't been any changes to that space the Rahir of Solnari's in.
You mean that place he got yeeted in?
That means the recent wild hunt attacks have nothing to do with Rerir, right? Whew, that's a relief. Paimon doesn't fancy facing him again.
They're keeping a close watch on it just in case. With so many moon experts on the case, we're in pretty safe hands, huh?
Yep.
Oh yeah, Lauma and Columbina asked me to pass on a message too. Focus on the enemy you are facing. The moon will protect you all.
Thank you.
Huh, you know something? These Knights of Favonius are paying me a pretty nice sum to deliver a few simple messages. Oh, Varka's a generous guy.
Hey, he didn't pay me to deliver letters. Why is he paying you? Excuse me, Varka. That's some favoritism going on right over there. Do you talk too, sir? No, you don't. Oh, that's ineffa. I thought that was some sort of lost over there. Let's go. Ineffa.
Short distance propulsion module on cooldown. 15 minutes until next departure. Switching to chat mode. Hello there, Paimon, traveler.
Ineffa. Hello, Ineffa.
Varka placed a sizable order with the Clink Clink Krumkake craft shop. I know is hard at work producing the strategic reserve while I am handling the deliveries.
You mean alcohol?
Secondly, I am also here to attend the meeting in her place.
Flins.
Huh? Flins! Paimon thought the Lightkeeper's rep would be Iplua or Nikita.
You're quite right. However, Iplua and Nikita are both busy organizing the Ratniki's region-wide response to the recent attacks. And since I'm well acquainted with everyone else here, I was the one they recommended to attend the meeting.
Oh, so you don't even want to be here.
Sometimes you don't get a choice when there might be consequences down the line.
It's okay. Pat pat. Pat pat. It's okay. It happens. Even I have to do stuff that I don't want to do in real life, you know? Because, yeah, that's just life, Flynn. It's okay, you'll get used to it. You should be used to it by now because you're much older than most of the people here. Anyone else I'm missing by any chance? No, okay. Hello, Grandmaster Varka.
Hey, Honorary Knight. Looks like pretty much everyone's here. Albedo and Durin are just wrapping up their analysis. You want to wait for them here? Great. While we're waiting, could you update me on the situation in MONDSTADT?
Lisa called me cutie. Andreas was injured, and I rode on Devalan to come here, even though Genshin Impact cut that cutscene, which I'm very disappointed. And oh yeah, I also got a special Iron Claw blade something for you. Uncle Andreas gave it to me. I think that sums it up. Oh, I also met Lohan and Bloodstained Knight stuff too, yeah.
And that's where things stand. The Wild Hunt is no longer under the Reikir of Solnari's control, but it has been reborn from the ashes and is now launching widespread attacks.
I want to pull his tail.
Intel from the Frostmoon Scions and the Curatorium of Secrets corroborates this. No disturbances have been detected in the space where Rere resides. What we are facing here is a completely new foe.
Is it?
Summarizing current situation. To confirm, the present leader of the Wild Hunt is the creature resembling a wolf. Andreas, god of the North Wind.
Oh, so it's just a creature resembling him, not the god himself.
More precisely, it's the external will that has seized control of Andreas' spirit, namely Roland, the Bloodstained Knight.
So it's Roland controlling a piece of Andreas' soul.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. I'm completely lost. Isn't Roland some Mondstadter from like 500
Mondstadt,
years
is
ago?
that what they call the people of
How'd he
Mondstadt?
suddenly get wrapped up with a god from 1,000 years in the past and the present-day Wild Hunt?
Even I don't know.
Allow us to explain that part.
Please, albedo, child of gold.
Are you familiar with compensation mechanisms?
No.
When an organism sustains damage, relevant tissues will undergo changes to offset the loss of function. For example, when one kidney is damaged, the other will be strengthened to compensate. Or, when a main artery is blocked, the collateral vessels become more active. Similarly, when the Wild Hunt lost their leader, the Abyss harnessed the memories that flow throughout the ley lines to fashion a new one, fit for the present circumstances.
Oh.
That new leader is a mirror image of Roland, the Bloodstained Knight.
So it's not real.
Right. No matter how strong the compensation is, it will never quite match the functionality of the original organ. The Roland replica can't possibly imitate Rere's overwhelming power, nor his ability to disguise himself as others.
Oh.
So, the Abyss made use of the connection between Roland and Boreas to compensate for this lack of power.
The replica corrupted and took control of Andreas as he slumbered by the bank of Amsvartnir, ultimately manifesting as the giant beast that you all witnessed.
Damn, so he is corrupted, but he's not real at the same time. What?
However, Exactly why the Abyss chose Roland to mimic, and indeed how it was able to do so, remains unclear.
I guess
I
that
guess he
doesn't
must have
matter. You
gotten
just have to
caught
kill
up with the
them.
Abyss or Nodcry somehow during his wanderings through Tevat. But we can keep those questions on the back burner.
Okay, Paimon gets all that, but what did you mean when you said we can't kill him right now?
We can't kill him right now because a dead god may prove more dangerous than a living one.
See, that's what I told.
From intelligence gathered during the expedition, we have reason to believe that the power released when a god is felled can have catastrophic consequences for us mortals.
See, that was I was talking about. See, the god of salt. Oh, Stormtear is real as layer as well. But this one, because I
Worse
remember
still,
that one.
the wrath that remains after a god's passing becomes a source of endless turmoil. Once god remains contaminate the land, they will persist for thousands of years. This land has already been ravaged by the wild hunt. If we add god remains to the mix, it'd be like adding salt to an open wound, placing everyone who lives here in perilous danger.
Yeah, I agree.
Query. While I can indeed find records of disasters caused by god remains in my database, there also appear to be cases of gods dying naturally with no ill effects.
See, I feel like if a god is dying naturally, it's like they have made peace with it. But if you kill a god, obviously, then there's going to be some vengeful energy with it. Like, how dare you kill me, and revenge attitude, kind of.
In that land, the passing of the Pyro Archon's flame is a common occurrence throughout history, and even the part of Andreas who remains in MONDSTADT has experienced death once before, has he not?
See, in that landscape, it's a human. So a human is a god. So I don't think they can release that much energy compared to Venti Zhongli, Andreas. And in Andreas' case, I feel like he split himself. So that was kind of like he had made peace with it.
Great question. Glad you asked. Honorary Knight, you said Lupus Boreas gave you a token to pass on to me? Please, present it now. It should help
Tis a blade.
Come forth, Boreas!
This form has come to the end of its time.
That's a Web's
I'm
gravestone.
afraid I can accompany you no further on your journey. My soul will fall into silence, and my power will flow into the ley lines of this land. Perhaps this is all that a wolf can hope to do for humankind. Do not grieve for me, for this is the end I have chosen. Instead, remember that one day, your wandering too must come to an end. Where and when shall that be?
See, like I said, he made peace with his death.
A final wish before I slumber. Sing me a song. That melody you so often hummed in the taverns.
Is it talking to Venti or Roland? I think that's Roland.
You saw it too. You must have keen powers of perception. Not that it surprises me. That was Boreas' final thoughts before merging with the ley lines. It's the reason MONDSTADT remains unharmed by his god remains. In his final moments, he made a choice to give everything he was to the ley lines. All to protect MONDSTADT from harm.
Sounds like Andreas spent thousands of years searching for his place in the world, too.
Yes. And now our task is to return the answer he found, the decision he made, to Andreas' heart. Only then can he break free from the corruption and control of the Abyss, and make that decision once more.
So we're technically. Oh man, we're going to. No, this is sad.
I see. I would say that planting thoughts inside the mind of a god sounds a little far-fetched, but since it was his own wish to begin with, it sounds feasible to me.
Wait, we already have a perfect solution? Then why are we even having this meeting? Let's go do this thing!
To let you know what the perfect solution is, Jahoda.
Ha ha ha. If only it were that simple. Unfortunately, this one thought alone is unlikely to be powerful enough to break through the Abyss's control and reach Andrias' heart. We need to find a way to make the thought within this sword stronger and more resilient.
I bet this guy has something to say.
For now, Boreas needs all his remaining strength to fight against the abyssal corruption to MONDSTATT's ley lines. He can't afford to send us any more of his power. However, since his form was unstable during his journey with the first Knight of Boreas, many wolf spirit fragments were left behind along the way.
So we go find them.
If we can collect those fragments, we can use them to strengthen the decision to merge with the ley lines.
Alright, let's go find them.
So we need to retrace his steps and look for random fragments? But they could be anywhere between Nodcry and Mondstadt.
True.
You don't need to worry about that. There's a few fragments left to gather in Nodcry, but apart from that, most of them are already inside this sword. I've been collecting them during the whole expedition.
Oh, so that's what that cutscene was about in the beginning.
Huh? Wait, really?
I mean, it's an expedition, not a stroll in the park. Each step of the way, we've been hard at work planning for every possible contingency.
Smart varka.
Not just the wild hunt in the Abyss, but ancient gods remaining in Nodcry.
Sounds like this plan was a long time in the making. It's almost as if you foresaw the future.
He kind of did, actually.
As a matter of fact, I did. I caught a glimpse of fate's reflection. But I can't take credit for it. It was all thanks to the help of a few friends. Still, all I foresaw was that an abyssal calamity was brewing in the north. Had I known more, we could have saved a lot of energy.
It's okay, at least we can tackle this now and get rid of this issue.
Instead, we've had to make best guesses, prepare for every possible scenario. If all that preparation went to waste, all the better for it. But anything that proved useful, we knew we'd be grateful for down the line. Sure is. Just one crucial step remains. We need to gather the last few wolf spirit fragments scattered around Nodcry, and use them to make the thought within this sword as strong as it could possibly be. According to what Boreas told me before we left Mondstadt, his form was at its most unstable at the beginning of his journey. That means the fragments here should be the most powerful ones. But of course, we've been tied up fighting battles since the day we set foot in Nodcry. First with the Wild Hunt, then with the Doctor. So, it wasn't until recently that we were finally able to confirm the status of the wolf spirit fragments. We now know there are 3 left to find.
So I hope we can split into 3 groups and find.
Okay, so 3 more mini expeditions to go.
I managed to gather 1 fragment before Roland reappeared.
Yes, only 2.
I also have a confirmed location for the second, which I'll take care of in short order.
Awesome. I only have to go find 1.
As for the
Good
3rd
word,
fragment,
Varka.
we've identified a general search area to focus on. But we'll need all hands on deck to pinpoint the exact location. The final snag is that since our foe is a replica of Roland, he too will be aware of Andrias' history. He's sure to try and sabotage our plans by any means at his disposal. So everyone needs to bring their A game.
Okay.
With our foe being from Mondstadt, it's our duty as Mondstatters to defeat him.
Yes, durin.
And since the Wild Hunt is involved, the Light Keepers will provide their full support.
The Clink Clink Krumkake craft shop will also help in any way we can.
So what do they need me here for? Wait, I think maybe I signed a contract at some point. Didn't exactly scrutinize it though. I mean, who actually reads those things anyway, right?
Ah, great. Knew I could count on you all. Lastly, our friend from the Curatorium of Secrets will provide intel and relay battlefield communications. Looking at you, Jahoda.
Oh, she must be so happy that she doesn't have to fight, I guess.
So, you'll be darting back and forth across the battlefield, dodging the wild hunt and the shadow of an ancient god. I'm impressed
Never
by
mind.
your courage, Miss Jahoda.
Rating for Jahoda updated. Higher quality ingredients will be used to prepare your future meals.
Darn it! I should have known this payday wouldn't come that easy.
I love those expressions.
I'll deal with the second wolf spirit fragment, which we already know the location of. The moment you make any progress with Fragment 3, be sure to give me an update.
Okay.
Traveler, could you join me in retrieving Fragment 2? I have a feeling that your unique constitution might come in handy.
All right,
time is of
Grandmaster.
the essence.
Let's go.
Let's move out, people. Dismissed!
Dismissed.
Remnant fragments of an ancient god. Thoughts stored inside a blade. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but I suspect there is more to Mr. Varka's plan than what he's revealed to us so far.
Most probably there is.
Then again, the enemy can harness the wild hunt to spy on us wherever we go. As our commander, I'm sure he has his reasons for choosing not to tell us everything.
Look at Jahoda. It's okay, girl. Pat.
Yahoda, you dummy! You took this stupid job of your own free will! Oh, crying isn't gonna get you out of it!
It's okay. If you don't have to do it, you can tap out. I don't mind. It's okay. Really, girl, you don't have to do it. It's fine.
Speaking of contingency plans, I now recall that Varka also made a contingency plan when he asked me to deliver that letter. Perhaps I should ask Aino to prepare some additional backup modules for me.
Like in case you get destroyed or something.
Did you say Fragment 2 was supposed to be right here? Where the heck is it?
Seems like we've run into a slight hindrance. Can I leave this to you, Honorary Knight?
Oh, no, you can't.
Traveler, paimon, when this is all over, I'm gonna invite you around for a drink of...
Whoa! Stop thinking about MONDSTAT wine and get your head in the game! You can't be daydreaming about alcohol before battle!
Huh? All right, just trying to lift our spirits a little. You want to see some photos I took of me and the knights before the expedition, maybe?
Shut up! Can we please get focused on finding the wolf spirit present?
I'm messing this up, right? I'm definitely messing this up. I definitely messed that up, didn't I? How do I do it? What am I supposed to do? No, why would you go in there? Oh my god, you took a piece. Yeah. Just drop it here. Okay. Wait, this is a bit annoying. This thing is like stuck in there. Oh, what am I supposed to do? Oh my goodness. What am I supposed to do here? Let me read. I just have to connect it, but how? Oh, this one's back to life. Can you come back to life with this one, please? Dude. Yes! Oh my god, I got it. Yes. See? Come on, made a connection. Yes. Good. Stay like that. Come here. You can drop it here, and I can take you. No, I can't take you it. And I drop it here, and I take you. Come on here! Yes. And I drop it here, and I take you. And I make... Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? I take you. Come on. And I drop you here. Take you. And make a connection. I will let him go. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, yes, 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 keep making the connection. Come on, make the connection again. You walk the other side. Good job. How do I destroy this obstacle? This is quite annoying. Listen, I request you stay here. No, where are you going? Stay here, okay? I need you. Come on, make a connection, please. Good, stay in connection like that, and... No, okay, one more maybe. Yes, finally. Oh, that took way too long.
Is this what we're looking for? What do we do with it?
Varka absorbs this
I
thing.
once got Boreas to explain to me how he stores his soul inside objects. All I need to do is transfer it to my sword, just like back at the camp. But this time, you'd best step back a bit, just in case.
Okay. And we have to fight, I guess.
So, you're saying you don't know how to love people, and you don't understand human love either.
Why do you laugh?
Because you do love the humankind.
Sorry, I just think the fact you're ruminating on this is all the proof you need that you have love in your heart.
Yeah.
I have a funny feeling that by the time this journey ends, you'll have found your own answer to the question of how to love.
Yeah, and he did.
No, you're wrong. There is no redemption at the end of this path.
There
Even
is.
if I am stained black with blood, my conscience will remain as white as snow. If pledging allegiance to the Abyss is the only way to sever the injustice of fate, then I shall serve in its name.
Is that Roland?
Ugh.
Varka!
Oh, sure enough, this place has been corrupted by Roland's will. Whew. I'm fine. I was prepared for this. It wasn't enough to pose a serious threat. We got here
fight this
just in
thing?
time. The fragment hasn't been fully corrupted yet. Assuming we can undo the damage, it should still be usable. Purifying the abyssal corruption would definitely be a safe approach. But that's not the only reason I wanted you to come. Could you try reversing the corruption? Not purifying it, exactly, but separating out the Roland part from the wolf spirit.
I can try.
So, keep the Roland part intact as well as the wolf spirit part? Why would you want to do that?
Firstly, to test whether it's possible. And secondly, to view Roland's memories. As they say, know thyself, know thy enemy. Understanding our foe is our surest path to defeating him. Let me think. How is it explained to me? Ah, yes. Focus on a single thought within the 1,000 winds. Capture that unique wisp before it blows away.
What do you mean, Varka?
Actually, neither do I.
Damn.
Huh. Sounds like something a certain
What was that
tone-deaf
knife?
bard would come up with when he can't think of anything meaningful to say. Wait, don't tell Paimon that's what actually happened.
I bet it did.
I thought it might mean something to you. Never mind. I'll explain it in more human terms.
Please
Traveler,
do.
when you were in Natland, you went fishing for ancient names, correct? If
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
guess.
mistaken, the Night Kingdom was like a river flowing with concepts, and you were trying to capture the concept belonging to a particular ancient name. I'm thinking the same basic principles should apply here.
I don't know what you mean, but I can't give it a try. God bless you, Varka.
Okay, but back then, we had a bow and a net. This time, we don't have anything at all.
This wolf spirit fragment is like a puddle compared to the Night Kingdom. No need for a boat. As for a net, this is what I've heard.
Thoughts and emotions are like interwoven threads. They can create a net, or they can create a rope. They can separate love from hatred, and they can bind objects and events together.
Hello, Movika.
Thought is the anchor for a being's existence, through which emotions are drawn forth.
Okay, I'll do
Also,
it.
we barely know anything about
Well, maybe you could try this.
What's that?
What is it? It looks old and tattered.
It's an unsent letter, written by the wolf pup Rostam, Knight of Boreas, from 500 years ago. It was meant for his disciple, the White Knight Roland.
Ooh, yeah, why is that thing in your pocket?
After Rostam lost his life in the Abyssal Calamity, Roland left Mondstadt to wander to Vat. Grandmaster Arundelen wanted to deliver this letter to him. But trying to track Roland down was like chasing a shadow. He never did find him. And so this letter has been sitting at the Knights of Favonius headquarters ever since.
Quite the antique then. But how exactly is it supposed to anchor Roland?
Yeah, I'm honestly not sure.
What? Come on, man.
Hey! What happened to Mr. Plans for every contingency?
Yeah.
You're just making this up as you go along.
Yeah, what can I say? Some people like to wait till they've got all their ducks in a row before taking the first step, but I prefer to dive on in and plan as I go. I've been doing it that way for the whole expedition. But anyway, don't they say that poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts? Can't hurt to give it a try, surely.
I feel like Venti said the same thing to me. We can try. Let's do our thing, paimon. Ba-da ba ba ba-da. Poop. Pew pew. Huzzah. Pew 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 pew.
It actually worked?
You really are making this up as you go along.
So the assimilation of souls really can be reversed, just like he said.
Now it's hurting us. Oh, we got him.
If what you say is true, the monsters I've slain, the justice I have sought to uphold, for mortals to escape this tragic fate,
Is he
there's
crying?
only one path. A great and ancient kingdom was wrongfully cursed, turning its inhabitants into monsters.
Damn that expression.
The code of chivalry tolerates not such injustice. If Abyss be thy name, I pledge to you my loyalty.
And that is where the blood-stained knight's tale came to an end. With that, he bade his humanity farewell. I dare say you must find it quite ironic, Knight of Boreas.
Is that him?
That I, Dainslief.
Was
No.
it DAINSLIEF?
Bore a striking resemblance, but that wasn't him.
I think it was
While we
Roland.
gazed into the past, he was gazing right back at us. Could it be?
Who?
So that's what happened. After leaving Mondstadt and wandering the land, Roland ventured underground and saw a revelation from the visionary.
The
Once
what?
he had learned of Conria's fate, he saw the gods' judgment as the greatest injustice. So he surrendered himself to the Abyss, giving them his knowledge, his power, his everything. That's why the Abyss can replicate him.
Uh-oh. Does this mean we have to take on the Visionary this time?
Is that one of the sinners?
I'm inclined to agree. If our enemy could see the future, both the Wild Hunt and Roland would be acting with far more lethal precision. But even without the Visionary's input, Roland still has an intel advantage we can't afford to underestimate.
Oh wait, wasn't one of the sinners like DAINSLIEF'S brother? That's why the eye looks so similar.
Every minion of the Wild Hunt serves as Roland's eyes and ears. We need to think one step ahead if we want to outmaneuver him. And on that note, I have a plan I want to discuss with you. Well, the fewer people who know, the less likely it is to get leaked. Besides, It wasn't a fully formed plan back then.
What's the plan?
That about covers it. Sorry to ask so much of you again. No plan is free of risks. At least this one actually gives us a shot at fully eliminating
What
the
did he
danger
say?
posed by this
What did
ancient
he
god.
say? What did
Surely
he
that...
say?
If I fail, Anselm and Albedo can take the reins. Not to mention we still have Jean and Mondstadt.
Who's Anselm?
Oh, there has to be another way. Like a backup plan?
Oh god, he's sacrificing himself.
If only there were. But I don't think our enemy will give us enough time to find one.
Hey! Are you guys done here yet?
Ah,
Yeah.
Jahoda! Yes, we've successfully retrieved the wolf spirit fragment here. Any progress with fragment 3?
Nope. It's a total disaster. More wild hunt monsters than I've seen in my whole life. We need backup urgently. Come quick.
Okay.
Come on, we're out of time. You'll just have to trust me on this one. What can I say? I'm not the Grand Master for nothing. I'm counting on you, honorary knight.
I feel like he's planning to sacrifice himself and